Hello. Let's move that away. Hi. Let's start the stream as awkwardly as I can. Hi Wendy, I'm good, thanks. Hi Michelle, loving your channel, lady. Thank you. I'm glad. If this is your first live, I was gonna say this is your first YouTube, but no, if this is your first live, hi, welcome. We've taken a vote in the last few streams and we decided not to have music because then you can put your own tunes on or you can not have any music on depending on what you feel like. I'm really the only person suffering here is me because I have to sit in silence talking to myself. So, that's that. We're here for the last day of Birbfest on the lives. Look at what we've achieved so far. If you've been joining Birbfest and you've been drawing all these birds along with me and probably ahead of me, well done. This was yesterday's bird, the bittern, and we got a fresh new spread today. Let's see who's here. Solil. Malos, I think that's how you say. Guys, I'm just gonna do a blanket apology for getting everyone's names wrong. Michaela, hello. Oh, Mitch, I love that. Mitch, okay. You could pop an ip. No, I don't want to do that one, do you? No. I can hear it in my head, it's fine. Hi Savannah from Austin. Oh, Twyla's here. Hi Twyla. Soleil, okay. Like Ole, but with an S. Alright, cool. We're gonna get going because I'm gonna miss Birbfest. No, don't miss Birbfest. You'll be fine. There's plenty more birds in the world to draw. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead with some greens. We got a little blue going on. Gotta remember what blue is what. Sometimes these pens really mess me up knowing which is which. I should do that thing where you get like some paper and you actually draw on it, then you put it around. I should do that. Oh, everyone's popping in. Silly chickens. Lumel. I call you. Oh, Lena. Hi, Lena. Hello from Japan. Shoko. And greetings from my bestie Ellen from Belgium, who was here last week. Nice. Hi Ellen from last week. Okay, cool. So we're going to do the Cuban Tody today. Who's drawn their bird for the day? Who is not drawing birds? And who is washing the dog? 1 week, someone's going to be washing the dog. I'm going to try and draw this guy really small because I have like 11,000 references. I think we'll go that one. And I want to try and get them all on the page. Not that one. This one. Perfect. Nina, hi Nina from Paris. Happy to my birthday evening. Oh my gosh, happy birthday. Did you get anything nice? Christina from Texas. And Wendy's working on her toddy right now. Nice. Yes. I'm gonna do like, because this is the bird that's on the shortlist today. So I'm going to try and do like a little thing tomorrow maybe, or tonight if I have time, of all of the people that are doing. I mean, if they see my, I put like a thing on Instagram to say give me a thumbs up if you're doing the short list, because sometimes I miss the shortlist people by accident when I'm doing like the stuff, just because they only pop up every, you know, like once a week. So I'm gonna make sure everyone, well not everyone, I mean that's kind of be impossible, but a lot of people I can share their work. So Wendy, I have to remember you if you pop yours up. I don't know when it'll be though, because you're doing oils, aren't you? And that might take a while. Alright, let's have a look. So we're doing a Cuban Tody today. Is this guy here. I'm going to be working from Pinterest. And I will pop it in the chat as usual. Let's have a look if you guys want to draw with me. There we go. Only 8 days behind. I have finished all of mine. I finished them all last weekend, if you guys can believe that. But I am behind on posting. So, yeah, catching up on that. Don't worry, Nina. Look, if you want to carry on and do it in February, at least you'll know what you're going to be drawing in February, right? I'm going to get rid of my watch because it always annoys me. And I'm going to put some lip balm on. And if you guys are listening to music, what are you guys listening to? If I was going to listen to music right now, I've got this playlist. It's called January 2025. And basically what I do on Spotify every week, you know how you get that, every week, you know how you get that playlist, that Discover Weekly? I listen to that playlist every day at work. And I slowly go through it and delete songs from it that I don't like. And then at the end of the week, when I've got maybe, 6 to 10 songs on there that I really, really like, I put them on a monthly playlist. And I've been doing that since 2018. So I can go back sometimes I miss months, but I can go back like pretty much any month of the year and listen to like what I was listening to that month, which is pretty fun. And I also put things in there from movies I've seen, like if there's a really nice movie that I've watched that has a really cool song in it, or just like a popular song that I really like that month. But then Spotify, if you guys listen to Spotify, they took away the option to delete songs now from playlists, unless you're on your phone, and they still play the songs even if you've taken it off. I don't know if it's a bug, but it's really annoying. So yeah, it hasn't been as fun this month. I've drawn Toddy so cute. It's funny because it's Toddy but also today, so it's like kind of similar. So you said I've drawn today, but I thought you said I've drawn Toddy. I'm knitting while watching. Nice. Silly chickens, are you from New Zealand? I was just wondering because I know it's chickens, but it also could be chickenzed. You know what I mean? Hi Ans. You got a new little logo, it looks like. Unless you're a different Ans. I think you're the same Ans that I know. Okay, we're going to go bird by bird today. Bird by Bird, which also is a great book by Anne Lamott, I think. A book on writing. Let me have a look quickly. Bird by Bird. Anne Lamott. Yeah, it's a book on writing. Instructions on writing and life. It's a very good book. Okay, I think we're going to need some neon. Look how tiny this neon is. The neon pencil. How many sharpens can I get out of it? I can get a few more out. It's fine. I'm from Cape Town. Oh my gosh, complete opposite. Well, not that opposite. It's kind of like on the same line across. So it is just chickens. Nothing to do with NZ. I just see NZ and I just think of New Zealand all the time. So that's a me problem, not a you problem. Don't worry, as my uncle would say. Whenever anything would annoy me, he would say, that's a you problem, April. Oh, hi Annie, can't draw today, leaving soon because I had to wake up at 5 for work. Ugh, that sounds like a nightmare. I've been trying to get up early, but I have not been doing well. Birbfest was great. I'm so happy, Annie. I loved all your birds. I'm listening to my dog snoring. Close. It's kind of close to watching a dog. I've not been online a lot because I'm pregnant. Okay, cool. Well, it's nice to see you back. While you're here, while you are free. Okay. I haven't drawn for a week, guys. I literally did all of my birds last week. I did them all between Friday night and Sunday. I drew 15 birds, sketches, and finals in 3 days because I have this really big project right now that I'm trying to do, and I've got a deadline for it on Monday. So I've been working hard on that, hard at work. So yeah, I had to get all my birds out. So I haven't drawn for a week. These wrists are stiff. They need loosening up. So I don't know how well these first birds are gonna go, but we'll just stick with it and we'll see what happens. It's not the end of the world, right? It's not brain surgery. It's burb surgery. That wasn't funny. Okay. Little orange beak. Yeah, this bird is so cute. There's only 5 of them. I was looking at my bird book earlier this morning. If you saw the video, I popped it up earlier. And there's 5 of them in the family. And they all live in different parts of the world. So like the Cuban Tody, there's a Jamaican Tody. I can't remember the other guys, but there are a few. And it just reminded me of like country mouse, city mouse. I wonder if the toddies ever fly to different countries to kind of like check out like the toddy that lives in Cuba, like he ever just kind of hops down to Jamaica for a little holiday to like visit his cousin. That could be kind of fun. But yeah, what's everyone's plans after Birbfest? Because it's almost finished, guys. We've got what? How many days do we have left? 2 days after today. So what's everyone's plans? Are you going to be doing another drawing challenge? Are you taking a break from drawing for a little bit? I'm not going to take a break from drawing, but I'm probably going to draw different things. I've got so many things I want to draw that I'm probably going to do a big YouTube video and Etsy update in February. Like not just one big YouTube video for the entire month of February. But like I want to start getting my YouTube videos back, because last month I really wanted to do one a week and I just got so busy I wasn't able to, which is really sad. I'll need a break. Yes. Oh my gosh, Tyler, I have been obsessed with your Birbfest stuff since I found it, which was so annoying that I only just saw it a couple of days ago. I think I saw your posts pop up, like the tagged, but I never, because it was like your little scene, I just kind of like skimmed over it, because I didn't see like a huge bird taking up center stage, and I'm really mad about that. So apologies for missing yours. It's been one of my favorites. I went through and I looked at the whole story the other day when I found it. What was your favorite bird to draw this year? April and everyone. Yes, everyone, let us know. Well, we've still got a couple of days left, and tomorrow is actually one of my favorite birds in real life as well, which is the black-headed seagull. So I really enjoyed that, but I probably would say the duck. If you guys remember the duck. Oh, let me show you, because I forgot his name. I think it was Barry. The duck was my favorite. This guy. Oh, African pygmy goose. He's a goose, guys. I remember now. We had there was a problem, wasn't there? Because I called him a duck, but he's a goose. Technically a duck, though. He's just called a goose. If you talk to any bird expert or duck expert, or Google, they will tell you that he's actually a duck, but he's just called a goose. So I feel vindicated. I got that story in my head now. Vindicated. That was my favourite. The duck. What about you, Annie? A lot of respect for your day job, making art and YouTube channel. It's a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. Sometimes I have to balance it. So like some weeks I can't do everything. I just have to focus on one thing. And unfortunately, because my day job pays my bills, when that gets busy at work, that obviously takes center stage. Like if I ever have to work in the evenings, or sometimes it's not even working. This guy. Sometimes it's not even working extra. It's like if my job has been demanding, I don't have any energy to do anything else in the evening. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this one, but like we said, it was just a warm up, so it's not a problem. We're going to do the next one with line first, I think. Wendy, you're closing your Etsy shop. I'm not getting that many sales. Yeah, my Etsy shop is just puttering along. It has been for probably since June last year when I did my last update. I get maybe 2 to 5 sales a week. It's really not much at all. And when you think, like, if you think most of my sales are postcards, which are like £2.50 each or something, £3, I'm not gonna be like buying a fancy car or anything anytime soon. I was trying to think of something really expensive then, but I couldn't. I'm not gonna, take a all expenses trip with a family of 8 to Disneyland. That does sound expensive. Annie normally does Funguary in February, but this year I redesigned my characters from last year. Oh, I didn't know that was a Funguary. That sounds fun. Thanks, Tyler, I'm forgiven. I drew almost every day. It was hard sometimes, but so proud I pushed through. Yes, Lena. You did it. Well, almost. That's still a couple of days ago. No. A 30-day challenge is really difficult, guys. So if you manage to do it, even if you're a little bit behind, like, I think that's really a big accomplishment. And Birbfest is really the only challenge I have been able to do for the last couple of years. And the only reason I probably stick to it is because I'm hosting it. If it was something else like Peachtober or, you know, Photo Week or something, I always want to do those, but because I don't have to do them, it's very easy to just kind of like not do it. This guy, I just realized what a beautiful color this bird's eye is. It's kind of like a mix between a purple and a blue. It's like a cobalt. What do you call that? Smoke blue? I'm not very good with blue names. Sorry guys, so you guys are chatting. I might draw the birds from Birbfest 2024. That was my first year. Oh, cool. You didn't... Oh, this was your first year. Yes, that'd be fun. Do it. I'm excited that I actually made it to one of these. Only 15 minutes late. Yes, don't worry. We're going to be here for probably a couple of hours. Oh, yes, the Wyandotte chicken, which I still can't pronounce. That was a good one. And I saw someone ask if this is a pith sketchbook. It is my favourite sketchbook, I think, at the moment, because it's nice enough to do pretty much anything on and cheap enough that you don't worry about messing the pages up. So I'm a big fan. I think this is my last pith, actually. Yeah, it is, which is really sad. I have another one which is on the floor behind me, but it's almost finished. So sad. I'm gonna do Ancient Woodland Challenge. That sounds fun. What's that? Is that like a drawing challenge? I haven't heard of that one. There's so many challenges on the internet, guys. It's hard to keep track of them all, right? Hello, Hannah. I love the barn owl, but my penguin was the most popular. Penguins are always fun to draw. They're always so derpy looking, aren't they? I put a penguin in this year and last year, and I think the year before, and then the year before that, that was when Birdie was doing it by herself. But I think there's been a penguin every year so far. I'm finishing up the How to Draw Everything course at SVS Learn and excited to devote a lot of time to the next courses in the sequence. Which are the next courses? I think I've done all of them too. It's like light and colour, other things I can't remember right now. I think the next one up is like what, background, things like that. They just recently changed their pricing structure though, which is, I think this got a little bit more expensive now, which is a shame. Because they were quite affordable. They were on our subscription. They were on like a pay-as-you-go. But now I think you have to pay for the entire year, right? It's quite expensive. I really love how the pink is kind of, it's a lot lighter than this pink. When I go to do it in the sketchbook, the pink that's on his feathers will do it a lot lighter than that, I think. I'm currently only doing about 2 to 4 sales per month. I think I want to switch things up and focus on my fine art and start selling that instead of stickers. Yes, I think that's a great idea, and especially your oils, Wendy. I love them. They're really nice, and they probably take like a lot more time in the short term, but they probably would give you like a better long-term like investment, kind of. If that makes sense. I'm a terrible business person, so probably don't listen to anything I say. I'm really bad at all the business stuff. I want to get better at it because I want to try and make more money, and so I can do this part-time or full-time one day. But yeah, it's a struggle, guys. Like, even with things like the affiliate links, I have been saying I'm going to do affiliate links for months and months and years, and I don't know if I mentioned this on the last stream, but the amount of comments and stuff I got on my last few YouTube videos of people saying that they bought something that I mentioned, the amount of, if I had affiliate links set up, I'd be raking that money in. I mean, probably not raking it. It's like, what, 2 or 3p per affiliate link? I don't know how much it is. But it would have been, I think you can make quite a lot if you get a lot of clicks through, you know? That's one thing is on my list to do. Maybe next month or the month after that. There's just too much to do, isn't there? What do we think about the neon here? It's very, very bright. I'm not sure if I want to do the entire bird neon. The bird's expression is amazing. This one here, I'm not a big fan because it kind of looks like a beard. Like, I think it's too far on his mouth. Yeah. Anne's asked, how busy was your day today? Is that me? Everyone can answer how busy your day was if you want. My day was pretty busy. I was at work all day. And it wasn't too bad actually because I have tomorrow and Friday off. I took the days off because I didn't want to get something finished for something else, and I just wanted the extra time to get it finished. So, but tomorrow morning I'm actually going on a little art date with my friend Mandy, and then I'm going to be working like Thursday and all day Friday on this other project. So today wasn't too bad because I procrastinated a lot. I basically felt like a Friday, and I had to do a few little tests. Like, we're starting a new project at work, so I was doing some like ideation, so kind of inspiration and trying out different techniques and looking at different styles we can do for the video. So that's what I was doing. It's pretty chill. Went for a nice walk at lunch, made pasta for dinner, and that's about it. Hi Liz, nice to see you. Can't stay long, that's fine. The bird's cute. Thanks, Liz. Piff doesn't ship to Canada, but I can buy them from Jackson's. Do you think it's worth it? They look so nice. If you can get like cheap shipping, I think sometimes if you get Jackson stuff, the shipping's free. I don't know internationally how much you need to spend, but like if the shipping is almost the same as the sketchbook, I wouldn't bother. I'd try and find another one. I know that, I don't know like if anyone can in the chat has their favorites that are kind of similar to Piff. The only one I can think of right now is the art, what are they called? The Talons Art Creations, which I don't think are as good. So I wouldn't really, I mean, they're nice, but they're not as nice as Piff, I don't think. Piff are like, I just love the paper and the quality and everything, and the price is nice. This is like got a purple. I'm trying to find the perfect color, but I don't have it here. Oh, maybe I have it here. It's like a blue. It's like a blue, but like a mix between a blue and a purple, and I'm trying to figure out the color that's on his chest. Is so nice. I don't think I have it. I don't think I have that color. It's a nice color though. Maybe in my purples. I've got all these purples here. I think they're all too purple. I used to have a Jackson's affiliate link, but I think they cancelled, changed the program. Yeah, they changed it. I actually joined it already. I joined it and then I didn't do anything with it, and then my link expired and then I joined it again. So I am a member. I don't know where that colour is. It's lost. I don't have it. It's fine. We don't need it. Let's have a look what he was saying. I forgot what I said. Oh yeah, the affiliate link for Jackson's. Yeah, so the Jackson's affiliate link I signed up for, and then also obviously you can do Amazon. I do buy stuff on Amazon when I can't. I normally buy stuff from Jackson's, and then sometimes on Casa, but mostly not. Mostly just Jackson's, because you get the points. Next up, okay, here we go. So Nina's talking about SVS Learn. Guys, if you don't know what SVS Learn is, it's kind of like an online school, and it's by Jake Parker and Lee White and the other guy, I forgot his name, Will Terry, and it's really good. I've done heaps of their classes. I did the Children's Book Pro course a few years ago. I never finished it. I just watched the lessons and I started them. And then the next year restarted it with when they restarted it, they let me in again. It was only the second year, so I think they were doing that at the time. I was like, can I just come in again? Because last I didn't really have time and I haven't done anything. And they were like, just join the classes. So I joined the classes again, didn't have time again, just kind of like washed everything. But yeah, they're really good, and they have the 3-Point Perspective podcast, which is a great podcast too. So SVS Learn requires more of a commitment, 6 months at a time, but I do like the revamp. It feels much more involved and supportive. That's cool. Next up are 2 perspective courses, light and shadow, colour, and prop design. Yeah, I remember really liking the light and shadow course. That's a good one. Okay, let's move on. I still haven't found the bird of my dreams yet, so we'll keep going. Ancient Woodland challenges drawn every second day of Feb. Mushrooms, plants, moss. That sounds something like Liz would love if Liz is still here. She loves that kind of stuff. Hosted by Crixus. By Crix. I always call her Crixus. Crixus. Yeah, Crixus is cool. She's got great art style. That would suit that, definitely. See, look at this bird. This bird doesn't have blue in his eyes. He's got black in his eyes. Like he's seen something, you know? Maybe this is the purple. Kinda. Not really. Never gonna find that purple. Okay, let's try neon pink this time. So sometimes I go between, do I want to use neon yellow? Do I want to use neon pink? Or neon orange? Never neon green though. I do have a neon green. Maybe we can do that for the next one. The algorithm for Ship Enthusiasts is complicated. Oh, you gotta keep it, keep the weight down. That makes sense. Trying to find a colour. Trying to find the colour of my wildest dreams, and I think it's this one here. Yeah, so if you guys have drawn this bird, what did you think? Was it easy? I think it's quite a cute little bird. I haven't actually been on Instagram all day today, so I went on this morning, but I was just looking at the bitter ends from yesterday still. So I haven't looked at anyone's Cuban Toddies yet today. I've got to do that later after this, probably before bed. Which I'll let you guys know that looking at Instagram and doing Birbfest stuff before bed isn't good for my sleep, because I did that a few like maybe 2 weeks ago. I spent maybe an hour and a half before bed doing all the sharing and stuff because I didn't have time throughout the day, and then I dreamt about it at night time. I dreamt that I was on Instagram sharing and posting, and it wasn't the most restful sleep. So, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's do an orange here. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to be darker, but it definitely wasn't. Oh, let's just make the beak bigger and bigger and bigger. It's got like a Pinocchio nose. The biggest beak known to man. Known to Barb. This bird makes you think of the kind of bird you would draw for a fairy tale fantasy. He kind of has almost like a warrior bird. I don't know if it's the under his beak, like I don't know, something about him makes him look like he would be a fighter if he was in a story like that, I think. Hello from British Columbia. First time watching live, and it's actually live. Welcome. Another Canadian to the chat. British Columbia though, you're gonna have to help me out with some geography, because I'm really bad at knowing where that is. Is it on the east coast? Is it kind of, or is it in the middle? Or is it on the west? I was trying to think of where else. Like I'd done all of them. The west, the east, and the middle. So let me know where that is, because in my head there's Canada. Okay, it's a big country, I know that. But there's two Canadas for me. There's the Canada that has Banff and Vancouver, that Canada, and then there's a Canada that speaks French. So the rest of Canada I'm not too familiar with. Also, there's Prince Edward Island, right? Which is where my mum got a job when we were living in New Zealand. My mum got a job there, and we were almost gonna move there, but we didn't in the end. So I know that because my parents were talking about moving there for ages. Guys, what would have happened if I moved to Canada? I mean, would my life have changed a lot? Would I still be would I be the person I am today? Would I be better? Would I kayak as a hobby? You know, who knows? Who knows any of these things? It's crazy to think about how your life could change like that. Mala, I don't know what you mean when you said, does it give you ASSIGM? What is that? Is it like a... I don't understand. So far, I'm not enjoying all these color combos that I'm doing. They all kind of feel a bit weird. Sometimes this happens when I haven't drawn for a while and I have to remember how colors go together. And I have to remember how the color wheel works. Spins around, but right round, maybe right round. But like, that's all I remember about it, you know? So, excuse me while I just remember how to art. I really like Will Cherry's drawings, yeah. Me too, they're kind of fun. I think my favourite out of all three of them is Lee White though. I really love his art style. I like his sense of humour. I think he has really interesting things to say on the podcast. And I think he's kind of cute. So he's my favourite. Will Cherry I think is nice too, but he's kind of sometimes has like, his opinions are kind of like a little bit, like, I don't know. They're good, but sometimes he seems a bit grouchy. Okay, not a fan of this one because I made like the nose way too big. It's fine. Look how much page space we have. We have so much. We can fit at least, if we start drawing the bird smaller, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's what we're going to try and aim for. How many tabs do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 6. 1 here, 5 here. We can do this. I think this one's really cute. I really like this one. This one looks like this one. No, different. Just shows that I should have gone to Specsavers. You used to recommend the square sea white sketchbooks. You said they hold materials well and that they have thick pages, but it says, I read the specifications and it says the pages are 140 GSM. Do you mean these guys? These square ones? Sea White of Brighton. Yeah, 140 GSM. So yeah, these guys I love. I mean, I wouldn't use them for final work, but I love them for playing. So like I've done like thumbnails here, lots of playing here, and then also my favorite thing to do is I'll just use them for sketching. So this is for a book I was working on called Goodnight Patchy Bunny, which is almost finished. Yeah, I really do like those. They are very nice if you can find them. But yeah, I think I have them in a different category. They're like more like sketchy workbooks, and these are kind of more like, I think you could do work in this and then you could scan it and it could be like a print or something. But I think that sketchbook there, it would be too wrinkly and it would soak in the paint too much. So, but it's still nice. I really like it. Oh, does it give good assignments? What art supply did you use the most and the least in 2024? Oh, that's a big question. Can anyone else answer that while I'm thinking? Let's start with the Neo color, I think. I'm going to get a bit looser. I just feel a little bit tight, you know. Let's do it without looking at the page. Why not? Perfect. My least, I don't even know. What supply did you use the most and the least? Okay, the least, I mean, I wouldn't remember because I didn't use them, is my answer. I mean, I can tell you the things I started and didn't finish. I started learning how to lino print. That could have even been the year before. Didn't finish. I still have to do the last layer on my lino print, one of my lino prints I've done. I also got a mini pottery wheel. I bought it for myself as a present from the, is it on my, no, it's in my drawer. From, if you guys know the people that do the mini ceramic wheels, I started learning how to do mini ceramics and I spent like 3 days on that and I haven't touched it since. And yeah, I mean, there's been a few other things that I've like probably picked up and haven't used again. So I would say all of those things. But, and the most used, probably my Neo colors. I love Neo colors. They are my ride or dies, I believe is what the kids are saying. Please, I hope the kids are saying that. Don't embarrass yourself live on the internet, April. Come on. You're better than this. West Pacific Coast. Okay, cool. I'm guessing that's where British Columbia is. Is that kind of like above Seattle then? So that's in the whole Banff, you know, Vancouver area. That's the area that I am familiar with. I've never been there, but I really want to go, and that's like the place I want to go the most to in Canada. So yeah. Banff is, I have been wanting to go there for years and years and years. I don't know how I learnt about it or where I learnt about it, but ever since I did, I've been wanting to go there. It's so pretty. Let's see what other people are saying. Oh, Vancouver is British Columbia. Nice. Okay. Hey Labine. It's been a while. Have you been to any of the other live streams? I can't remember. But hi. Nice to see you. I saw also on Instagram, I think you said you're doing the... Please forgive me if I'm getting you mixed up with someone else, but I'm pretty sure you said that you're doing the shortlist, right? My Ecoline is running out. Banff is a 9-hour drive away from Vancouver. Yeah, but like same general area, considering how big Canada is, right? So it's a short, I'm sure it'll be a short plane ride away. We'll just do it like a lovely little road trip, because I'm sure there's some beautiful areas between Vancouver. So basically this is my dream, okay? My dream, I really want to go to Seattle. I've never been. I really want to go to the Pacific Northwest. I really want to go to see the redwoods above San Francisco. So the dream, San Francisco, drive, redwoods, keep going, plane, I don't know, train, bus, whatever. Seattle, Pacific Northwest, hiking, trails, trees. Further north, Vancouver, visit my friend Sasha. Maybe visit Wendy, you live near there, right? Banff, mountains, and then the fly home. That is my dream road trip / plane trip. I think that's maybe a little bit too ambitious, is it? I don't know. But I've been to America a few times in my life. I was a camp counselor out there for Camp America. If anyone knows that program, they take international people and they put them into summer camps. Those poor kids. I did that for three summers, and then I traveled around. So I've been to a few places in America, but I've never been, the furthest north I've been on the West Coast is San Francisco. I never got as far as Seattle, and I'd love to go. Anyway, if anyone wins the lottery and wants to treat me, I'll go for it. I will send you my PayPal. This is the first live. This is the first live I've made. So happy to be here. Hello, J. Kelly family. How many are you? Is it the whole family tonight, or just the one of you speaking for everyone? Let me know. That's very interesting. And welcome. Hope that you will enjoy it. I'm just rambling to myself. If this is your first live stream, this is basically how it goes. I fill in the silence with rambling, and then sometimes you guys chat and I try and keep up with you guys. I draw things kind of poorly because I'm concentrating, and it's kind of like a therapy session / hang. So yeah, that's how it's going. I hope you enjoying that. The shortlist this year, less pressure. Yeah, I think it's a great idea to the shortlist. Bye, Twyla. I'll see you later. I don't know if I will, but bye. It's like I'm just like hang out with her. She's down the road. Just go knock on her door. That could be fun. I would like that. I'm 4 hours for Vancouver, but I would drive out to meet you. Yes, Wendy, I'm going to put you on the list. Maybe we can do a Canada meetup. So it won't happen probably for a few years, because I think I mentioned this before. Our first big holiday that we want to do when we can next go on holiday, which probably won't even be for another couple of years, will be Borneo. So yeah. And then I really want to go to Japan as well. There's just so many places in the world to visit, isn't there? It's actually kind of annoying. Why isn't it smaller? You think with the invention of the airplane it would be easier, but then they're just gonna make everything so expensive. Alright, I want to find a green, but like not the greens I've been using. I think they're too dark. Maybe this one. We'll just do some scribbles. I'm trying to get a little bit looser, you know. I keep losing all my pencils. Annie has to leave. Okay, Annie, I'll see you later. I'll see you at Twyla, yeah? We'll meet up later. Thanks for hosting Birbfest. It's been fun. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. Your favorite burp so far? We had this question earlier, but it was probably the duck. If you remember the duck, or it was the goose. The African pygmy goose was really fun. I really liked him. And also, there's been so many. They're also fun to draw. Oh, I really love the cassowary that we drew last week. That was really, really fun. What was I doing? Oh yeah, drawing. Why am I here? Okay. What's the time? Okay, it's 8. I do want to do the final tonight. So we gotta get on with it. Because it is the last live stream, so we can't. I don't like this green, it's too blue. Okay, put this one away so I don't use it anymore. What's this one? That one's okay. This one is very green. It's the aqua color. That one's quite nice. Janice. Hi, Janice. Just Janice today. Definitely a short plane ride from Kelowna to Vancouver. 45 minutes. That's not bad. Oh, Annie. I'm going to keep doing the lives. Don't worry. So I'm going to keep on going next week, but it's going to be on a Thursday from now on, okay? Oh, Anne. Sorry, I got you mixed up with Annie, but Anne and Annie and everyone else listening. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing the lives. I used to do them all the time and I just got out of the habit, so I'm gonna keep doing them. They'll be on a Thursday though. But we're doing different stuff. I'm actually gonna do a little kind of like a schedule. I'm gonna pop it on my Patreon as a public post, so that everyone can see what lives are gonna be happening. And we'll do different stuff each week. So some weeks it'll be drawing. Like just chilling, just drawing whatever, and then if there's like a challenge that we're all doing, it'll be like that. Or I was also thinking I could use it to do some prep, maybe for I know it might be a bit boring, but do some prep for like an Etsy update. So if I'm doing prints or whatever. I don't like this one. I feel so bad when I say I don't like the birds. I don't like you, bird. Goodbye, bird. I did draw him half blind though, so like I drew him without looking at the page, so it's fine. I'm still not quite done with my cassowary. I'm having a hard time with the turkey neck. Yes. You're drawing yours a little bit like kind of realistically though, right? That's why I don't ever do anything realistically, because you don't have to worry about that. I really like this one. It's got like a fluffy, kind of looks like a little fluffy, like skirt or something. I don't know. We'll go back to just doing with the pen, I think. I think blocking the shapes and will help be better with this bird. If my pen stays. Oh, I was going to use the green, wasn't I? Okay, I haven't really used this. Oh. Okay, I haven't really used this green, but oh, I actually really like it. It's actually a really nice green. It's kind of like not too yellow. You can definitely tell it's green. I quite like that actually. Let's mix it in with the yellow up here. Oh, I've also spoken to Martin, my boyfriend. If you guys are new, he takes photos. He's got a camera. He's got all the fancy equipment. So I've asked him, and he's gonna help me take pictures of my finals to see if I can get the neons looking nice. So I'm looking forward to that. I gotta just strap him down, not in that kind of, in a work related way, so that he does it, because he says he'll do stuff and then he gets busy, like, you know how people are, they just get busy, right? So I gotta book him in. I gotta book him in maybe in like a couple of weeks. I'll take them whenever I can get them. Maybe someday I'll play along with all my art supplies. Yes, do it. I really want to do one for YouTube. This is YouTube that you guys are on. We're all on YouTube right now. But I don't know if you remember, like, I literally forgot I said this. I only saw it because I did a community post the other day. You know, the one where you do like the writing and you can put pictures up and stuff. I did a community post, and I was looking at all my community posts that I've done. And I did one a couple of, maybe like last month, maybe just before Christmas, about getting to 10K on YouTube. And I was going to do a live Q&A and also like tell me what to draw. And I forgot I did that. So that's like going to be one of the first ones, a Q&A. And then you guys can tell me what to draw. So you can be really mean and you can be like, you know, draw a unicorn riding a bike with chasing a possum or something, or you can be really nice and get me to draw things that are actually fun to draw. So yeah, up to you. And then like a Q&A, I guess. I don't know. I might collect the Q&As. I don't know. Or you can ask me, or maybe there's nothing. Like, I'm not that interested in you guys. I'm like, you know me, I talk a lot, so it's fine. Like, you probably already know everything you would know about me, but just in case, yeah. Literally never stops talking, this one. Okay, I think I'm actually onto my favorite color combo here. I think I really like this. So I think the problem was these guys, they were a little bit too dark, because this is a very pastel-y bird. So now that I've kind of got on the right greens, not too dark, not too this color, whatever that is, and this neon green is really fun. I think now I'm enjoying this, this bird. That is a great reference. It is, it's lovely. I used Procreate long enough to make my kid party invitations this week, and now I'm trying to 2-finger tap my page. I am with you there. I do that sometimes. I also do the thing where I do this. Zoom, and it doesn't zoom. It's very annoying. But I rarely use Procreate anymore. I use it sometimes just to touch up images, or if I want to add anything, like kind of like little embellishments that I might not be able to do on the sketchbook because I've done too many layers, or I want it to be like really nice and neat. But apart from that, I'm pretty much just in my sketchbook now, or on paper sometimes. Oh, that reminds me, I don't have any paper for tonight, so I'm gonna have to cut some. I think I don't. No, I don't have any. Okay, I can cut some, that's fine. Maybe we can do like a live guillotine. That'd be nice. Alright, let's use a little bit of this dark green just to kind of get a shadow going. And I think it's okay to use for feathers, but I don't want any like big blocks of it, I don't think. Obviously when I do this, the final, it'll be a little bit different because it's going to have paint underneath. But I think this is a nice for now. I really like this actually. It just needs a little white fluff here. And that's it. And legs, right? It's going to be on a branch. I might put both his feet on this side though. I always get awkward when when one foot is on the other side or hidden, It's kind of like the same with the eye. The reason why I do 2 eyes is just because I feel like so weird that the bird or the animal, whatever it is, only has 1 eye. And I know in my head, the eye is just on the other side of the head, but it's still, I just don't like it. It's not right. It's not natural. And I don't like it. So, oh my gosh, you see that? The strength I have. And I haven't even been to the gym this year, you know? Or last year. So, where that is all natural strength, that is. Gosh. Anyway, guys, someone tell me what you're doing. Someone talk to me, because I'm running out of things to talk about now. I'm gonna start. I don't know what topic's gonna come out of my mouth if you guys let me continue to ramble. This one here is cute. Okay, I love the way you see the world. Here we go. A compliment, always lovely to start with. Thank you. I'd love to see you do something boring, like a house. Pfft. Houses, so boring. I love drawing houses. Janice, I love drawing houses. Houses aren't boring at all. That'd be great though. One of my favorite things to draw. I'll pop it on the list to do. Or if you are around when we do it, yeah, pop in and let me and tell me. That'd be fun. But yeah, I actually love drawing houses. I don't find them boring. I forgot what I was doing. I think I was still drawing. I'm still drawing. Yep, that's right. I broke down and bought pith from Jackson's just now. I'm on a low buy ban, but I used girl math. Girl math. Gotta love it. How, if you don't mind me asking, how, like, what were the shipping? Like, what was the situation? How did it work out in the end? Was it okay or was it expensive? And remind me again where you're shipping to? Can't remember. Okay, this one, like this. I have to remember though that this green doesn't work very well. I mean, it does work okay actually over the top, but it is quite nice on its own. So when I do the painting bit, I don't have a green neon paint. So if I want to use this on the paper, I'll need to use that, like not have a very thick layer of paint. So I gotta have that in the back of your brain, which is fine. My brain's empty. I can keep some information back there. It's fine. Where is my... So funny. I literally had it here a second ago, and now it's gone. I'm looking for my neo color, my pink neo color. Honestly, I don't understand the physics of this. It's gone. Maybe it's on the floor. Oh, found it. Hello, hello, Denali. What don't you like to draw? That's a good question, actually. I would say, if you had asked me a couple of years ago, maybe even a year ago, I would have said people. I really didn't like drawing people, but I have really enjoyed drawing them recently, this year, or last year, I guess. What I don't like to draw, probably vehicles. I'm not really a big vehicle fan. And I think the only reason I would say that is because I'm not used to drawing them. Same with people. Like when I said I didn't like drawing people, it was because I just never drew them. So I found it hard. So yeah, I would say maybe vehicles. Or actually, maybe like sea life. Like, I don't know, sea animals. I don't really draw sea animals much. Although I have enjoyed it in the past. I guess it's just anything I'm not used to drawing, right? Like, what about you? What's your least favourites to draw? Anyone in chat? Least and best favourites to draw. I don't like this beak. I don't like an open mouth. I don't like an open bird mouth. Shut your mouth. Poor bird. So mean. Houses. Love whimsical buildings. Thought maybe you'd think boring. No, I love them. I love drawing houses. Actually, my favourite thing to draw, house-wise, is the backs of buildings and streets and stuff. So I always take pictures of the backs of, like if we're in a car park and you know, like there's a town but you're on the car park, so you're kind of like behind all the nice buildings, you're not near any of like where the people are, so it's kind of like all the rubbishy bits, you know, like the bins and the broken boarded up windows, or everything's kind of a bit grimy. I love drawing that. I have so many I would show you, but I don't. I'm just trying to like, I don't even know what sketchbooks I'll be in to show you, but maybe this one. This is my outside sketchbook. So this is one I take when I go out, plein air sketching. So like, this is in Kendall. This is the last time me and Mandy went out, so that's obviously a house. It's a graveyard with a church. Another one. This is like in a little alleyway with some houses built up. These are all really quick. I did this sitting on the floor, but Mandy stood up because we were basically on a one-way street. This is Kendall again. Some more houses. I didn't like that. This one didn't turn out very well. And then this is Martin. Some more little houses. I love drawing houses. They're my favourite. London. Some other churchy bits in the London. I think that's it. Oh, here's one more. It's a duck. And yeah, I think that's it. And this is a boat house. This thing, Keswick. So yeah. It's only 5 AM in Japan. Oh my word. You must be so sleepy. Whereabouts in Japan are you from? I was just saying how much I'd love to go to Japan. It would definitely be first on my list after Borneo. Oh, I just started watching a TV show about Japan today. I mean, not really. It's set in Japan. Maybe some of you have seen it. It's called Shogun. I'm quite late to the party. I didn't watch it when it came out. So we're watching it now, but it's really good. We're only on the second episode, so no spoilers. But yeah, it's set in like 1600s, so probably not the Japan that you guys like we would know today. Probably not. Probably a little bit different. But it's really good. I really like it so far. I like to draw seals. I don't think I've ever drawn a seal. Maybe once or twice, but not enough to remember. I love drawing flowers and cats. Oh yes, cats are great, aren't they? I love drawing cats too. I'm doing the first layers in gouache watercolour as I paint along, being slowed down because I wait for things to dry. That's why I use my hairdryer. Okay. Let's get this green. I think this is a nice, actually no, let's get this grey. I quite like this grey to do the body. I want to make sure he's like fluffy enough, you know. I think he's got to be a little fluff ball, like even if he's exaggerated like this. I think that's really cute. There we go. And then his little tail, like this. And the branch coming like this. £7 shipping for 3 different sketchbooks. £7 shipping for 3 different sketchbooks. That's not bad. Each sketchbook is like £25, I think, something like that. £25. So yeah, it's not bad. It's like what, a couple of quid sketchbook. Sometimes I draw the bird's feet like this, like separate, so they're not attached. Because I find it kind of awkward when they're like attached like that. And also, this guy has huge feet. Like, you know what they say about birds with huge feet, right? Huge shoes. So he does have some trouble when he goes to the shoe shop. They often don't have his size. He sometimes has to get them custom made. But, you know, you have to take care of yourself, and he does that. So don't worry. Don't worry, guys. And yes, I did base that on a true story on myself, actually. I do have large feet for a female. I'd blame it on my mum. And finding shoes is such a pain. Martin brought me new slippers for Christmas, and they're too small. And he was going to take them back and see if there were bigger ones online. But he didn't do it in time. So he said, well, you have to just fit into them, and I'm sure they'll stretch. So I have been squeezing myself into the slippers. And yes, they've given away a little bit, but they're not very comfortable at all. I wouldn't recommend it, honestly. Do you see what I said about it being a therapy session, guys? I will just talk to you about literally anything. So, okay. So far, this guy is my favorite. What do you guys think? I love him. I love his eyes. I love his little feet. I love everything about him. We should give him a name. What do you guys think we should call him? I leave it to you. Hi, Celine. My best friend when I was 13 was called Celine. I haven't watched Shogun yet, but I'm planning to. Yeah, I've heard it's really, really, really good. And it is nice so far, but I'm sure it's going to get a lot better. It's just kind of like setting up the story. How did you create the sky in your outdoor painting? One of the last pages. I don't know. I don't know. We're going to have to do an autopsy on it, I guess. Which one? This one? Tell me which one. This one? It's probably just a combination of markers and pencils and stuff. Pam. I can't call him Pam, Celine, because that's my grandma's name. So, as you can probably understand why I can't make the bird my grandma. That would just be a bit weird. But good try. Let's try again though, if anyone else has got another name. Is that acrylic paint on the outside? Yes, it is. It is acrylic paint, I think, or acrylic wash, one of the two. And yeah, it does hold up pretty well. I mean, you can scratch it, it would come off, but... Bill! Oh, I love that name. We call him Bill. All my birds are boys as well, even if they're girls. Even if they're girls, they're boys. Or a person here. Watching the original Shogun with Richard Chamberlain when I was in elementary school. Took notes to try to learn Japanese. I thought I was pretty cool. Sure I wasn't. I'm sure you were very cool. You were learning Japanese, I think they call it immersive. It's like when you take in so you watch TV, you'd obviously try and go there, you listen to music. So I did when I lived in Spain. I even turned my phone to Spanish. And I watched lots of TV shows in Spanish, listened to Spanish music. Technically, or mostly it was South American, but same thing, same. Don't tell anyone from Spain or North America or South America I said that. Apparently, the South American accent is easier to understand anyway. So, and apparently the easiest accent to learn, if you learn Spanish to understand, is from where Shakira's from, which I think is Colombia. I hope I'm right. I think she's from Colombia. Oh, you guys, good names. I didn't see Francis. I didn't see Brendy. I saw Bill. I do like Bill. Todd! No, Martine Todd would have been better. Okay, how about we just give them all names? This guy's Todd. Because Todd and Toddy, I see what you did there. And that was very clever. And then I also really liked Francis. I think this guy is obviously Francis here. Every time I think of Francis, the only thing I think about is Francis Bacon. The painter. I think he's a painter. Probably shouldn't just say facts live on the internet. I think Francis is spelt like, I left an N out, didn't I? Fracas. Good old fracas. Pam. Okay, we'll call someone Pam. Who looks most like my grandma? None of these. They're all too colourful. Brendy. I like the name Brendy. It's really fun. This guy looks like a Brendy. Oh, Dale. Like Chippendale. Okay, how are we doing for time? Let's do a time check. Okay, 8:10. We're still good for time. Try and finish this by 8:30, and then maybe we can do the final in like 45 minutes or so. Half an hour. I can't even imagine learning Japanese. I'm having a hard time learning French, as it's supposed to be my native second language. Yeah, French. I think French would be hard. It would be the pronunciation, I think, would be very difficult. I think we've drawn this guy, right? We only have 2 more left. This one's kind of the similar. Okay, this one's cute too. Oh, I like this guy. This guy's cute. This guy's definitely a Pam. Okay, let's draw Pam with a pencil, just to see if I can pull it off. Because sometimes I feel like I'm okay, like just with a line. I feel like actually it's more natural. Other times everything's harder. I don't know why. I don't know why. Let's draw Pam's eye under her beak. I have to send this to my grandma. My grandma is quite old. I don't know how old she is. She's maybe mid-80s. Late 80s maybe. She's got I think she was diagnosed with dementia maybe 6 months ago. So she lives in England, but all of my dad's family lives in South Africa. So they're trying to get her sorted out so she can go live in South Africa now, you know, for the rest of from now until I'm having such a hard time saying this. It's just so emotional. From now until the end. And we're like, my grandma's cool, but like I'm not really close with a lot of my family, but because we just lived outside the country for so long. But I do see my grandma maybe like once or twice a year. Go down to see her. She's not really mobile, and she does live by herself. She's very like independent, but she's not very good at living with herself anymore, if you know what I mean. And now I think it's going to be even harder if she's but starts to lose her memory. But even before that, like for the last 8-10 years, she's never saved, or if she has saved, she's never saved it as my name, my phone number on her phone. So every time I phone her, she answers with her full name, like, hello, Pamela speaking. And that's how she talks, like very posh. And I'm always like, hi grandma, it's April. And she's always so surprised to hear from me. So I don't know why I told you all of that, but I think I was trying to say that the bird looks kind of like her because she looks a little bit ditzy. But yeah. I don't know what I was talking about. I wanted to go to Japan. Me too. The reference is pretty, but there's sunlight on it. Yes. It's lovely, isn't it? How it like blooms around here. But yeah, my grandma every time, Martin, she loves Martin. And one time we visited her, we were walking around a lake for a walk, and she said to me, April, can you take a photo of us? And I said, of course. And I went to take a photo with her, like a selfie with her. And she said, no, me and Martin. She just wanted a photo of Martin. I mean, he's grey and all, but come on, I'm like literally your blood. And every time she visited us, she hasn't done it in the last couple of times, but she would always give us a present. So it was normally just something in her house that she didn't want anymore. So we got like a set of brand new towels one time that she gave us. Another time she gave us a saucepan. It's a really good saucepan. I literally use it almost every night when I cook. And like a really nice heavy saucepan. One time she gave us a really old cheese grater, which we've never used because it's like one of those weird ones, like a straight flat one, and I think I would probably scrape half my hands off using it. But yeah, we just get the most random stuff. When Martin and I were first together for maybe like a year or so, we were we met at work and we weren't earning a lot at all. We just started renting a house together and we weren't like, you know, we were just kind of like getting by. We visited my grandma and she gave me a check she gave me like £20 cash and she said, don't spend it, get yourself something nice, don't spend it on jam, like as a joke. But because Matt and I didn't have much money, we literally went to the supermarket and spent it on, probably did buy jam with it actually at the time. So yeah. Anyway, that's all about my grandma, Pam. And that's who this bird is, Pam. Okay. And we have one more. Let's do this one. And we'll pick a name. We have two more names. So we have a Dale. I think this guy looks like a Dale up here. And then I'm pretty sure someone said another name. Let me have a look. Oh, Duco. Duco, that's an interesting name. Does that mean anything? Belinda. Belinda's a cute as well. Thank God for art. Exactly. Am I right? Art and bread. Two of my favorite things. Can you speak South Afrikaans? And so you're talking to? I'm guessing me, right? Because I'm running this whole joint. I don't think it's called South Afrikaans. I think it's just called Afrikaans. And no, I can't. I can say lekker. That's about it. Okay, we have one more, and I think I'm also going to use my old trusty pencil. So this one I think is going to be Belinda, because I really like that name. Should we do pencil or should we do marker? Like, should we do line or should we do shape? That's always the question of the day. I think we'll do marker. Oh, I want to use a little bit of I gotta remember, sometimes I forget and I go too fast, but I need to use some of this lovely green highlighter. Holy mackerel, my eyes are burning. So bright. Hi everyone, hi Elsie. Oh, everyone saying hi. Everyone say hi to Elsie. Elsie, how are you? What are you doing? What are you up to? You drawing tonight? You just chilling? Oh, I just remembered I don't have to get up early for work tomorrow. Which is good, because I never go to bed early on a Wednesday. Because Martin does photo club. And sometimes I go pick him up and he doesn't finish till like 11. Because they go to the pub sometimes. But tonight he's walking home, so that's fine. I don't have to go get him. But I don't get I might as well just stay up. No point getting to bed. So I'll just stay up, watch a film or something, I think. Oh, do some crochet. I started a new crochet project. I'm working on I'm just doing I'm going to do a little cover for my chair, if you can see that. I'm going to do a little crochet cover for my chair out of granny squares. It it's green. Yes, it is a green. Just chilling. We'll draw later. Nice. Can never go wrong with neon. Yeah, I have been enjoying neon. Maybe too much. Some people could say too much, but I think just the right amount. I just finished my first crochet project. I made a double long cowl. That's one of the ones that kind of like wrap around, right? I was gonna show you my one, but I think it's downstairs in the scarf cupboard. Yeah, it's one of the ones that's like it's connected, isn't it? Like, no, is the cowl the one that is the hood, but also is a scarf? I don't get it. I was looking for neon acrylic gouache, but couldn't find any. Is this a thing? It is a thing. Let me just find mine quickly. One sec. So I don't know about other brands. I know that you can get Turner gouache. I don't have any Turner gouache. I have only Holbein. And these are all the neons I have. And I think I have all of them. They're called the Luminous. So I have, let's have a look. I think I got the green as well. I do. And I think there's a blue. Maybe. There may be a blue, but I don't think I have the blue. I don't think neon blue should be a thing anyway. That's just weird. Okay, so I've got this one here, which is luminous orange, luminous lemon, luminous red, and luminous green. And I think they had a pink as well, but I don't know if I have that. They have an opera pink, but I don't have it. It's gone. Oh yeah, I must have used it. So yeah, these are the acrylic gouache. They're really nice. I can show you a little bit if you want, so you can see. So this is the yellow. I'm actually going to do one of my videos that I want to do in a couple of weeks. I want to do a Birbfest video first, like an exploration of Birbfest. An exploration? What is that? I don't know. I want to do a video that's like Birbfest. Just that. I want to share my favorites and also talk about the process and talk about hosting it and things like that. So that's what I want to do first while it's still fresh. And then the next one, I really want to do Neon Showdown, where I do go through all of my neon materials. Okay, so guys, this is the neon. You can't really tell because I blended it in, but that's the yellow. So nice. And then the green kind of here. It kind of just blended in, I'm sorry. And look, also, this is what it looks like on my finger. Beautiful. Gorgeous. So yeah. I want to make one of those throw blankets like you did, but I can't decide on the colours to use. Yeah, I have one over there that's really pretty. And I did that from TL Yarn Crafts, I think her name is. And I literally copied her colours. Like, I didn't want to think about that. And then the one downstairs, I did it based on our couch and our cushions and stuff, which were like orange. And I did them all kind of like autumn themed. So it was really nice. I'm so into neon right now, I blame you. That's fine, I take the blame and I'm happy to take it. Martina, I want to thank you for this inspiring month. All the people who participate in the challenge are so friendly and kind. My algorithm is filled with burbs and great artists and I love it. That's so cool. That's so lovely to hear. I think the community is so nice as well. I mean, honestly, anyone who spends a month drawing lovely birds can't be a bad person, right? When you're drawing birds, because birds are just one of the happiest little creatures around. My cow is like a long... My cow is like a long scarf that is joined in a loop. Okay, wide enough that you can wrap around your head to make a hat scarf. Okay, cool, that's nice. I've got one that I think it goes around twice as well, but I wouldn't try and wrap it around my head and my neck. I don't know if, maybe I'll try that tonight actually and see if I survive, if I suffocate, if I strangle myself. I don't think it's big enough, but it is really nice. The only problem is most of the things I did when I started off learning how to crochet, I didn't care about the colour, I didn't care about any, I just wanted to practice, and because of that my cowl that I made is pink, and I don't really wear pink, so I've never actually worn it in public. But I have another scarf that I made that's really nice. It's kind of it's like a multicolored, like it's one of those wools that you can get that are like multicolored wools. I really like that one too. Okay, this guy, I don't know what's going on with him. Oh, sorry, her, because this is Belinda. I've lost my Neo cut. There it is. Guys, panic over. I found it. Thank you. Look again. They are difficult to find in France. Oh, are they? I don't know if Turner do them. But yeah, I would just Google it, like neon acrylic wash, and just see what turns up. Galletta? I think we did this last week, didn't we? And I asked if you were a chicken, and you said no, I'm a biscuit. Hello, I hope I'm not really late. You're not really late. You're only an hour and 26 minutes late. But don't worry, we still have the final to go, so we're going to probably be another 40 minutes, I'd say. 45 minutes, dependent. 50 minutes, an hour, who knows? I was just saying I don't have a bedtime tonight. I don't have to get up for school tomorrow. So it doesn't really matter. We can just stay as long as we want. Yeah, that's I figured, look, anytime there's a biscuit involved, I'm going to remember it, you know? Okay, now I want a biscuit. Don't have any biscuits in the house. Holbein released a new watercolor series of luminous colors. Holbein released a new watercolor series. Oh, did they? I don't think I have any Holbein watercolors. I have gouache and I have acrylic gouache by them, but not watercolor. Jackson's out of selling at the moment. I bought 3 colors. Try them out. They're so nice. Watercolor, neon watercolor. No, April, don't do it. Should we just have a quick look? We'll just have a quick look. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy anything. I'm just going to have a look. Because the thing is, I'm actually like saving things for my birthday. Which, yes, it's in June. But a girl can dream. Jackson's art. Okay, let's have a look. Not now. Not now, Google. Go away. Pop it back so everyone can see. Offer ends 31st. Oh, hello. No, you're not here for sales. Okay, what are we searching for? Holbein neon. Jackson's have like the worst. Honestly, their website is annoying. But primary set. Would they be called luminance maybe? Watercolor. Jackson's watercolor. I don't know what where they would be. It's not Shinganzai, is it? Well, I'll see if you send the thing. We'll have a look. Just tempt yourself. I know, right? They're on sale too. Okay, maybe they're in the sale section. Art Spectrum, Jackson's. I can't find it. It's on the first page. I'll just check the new category. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll have a look later though. That sounds good. That sounds fun. I might put them on my... I actually have a little list on Jackson's right now where I'm putting things that I need to replace. So for example, this pencil, when it's finished, I'll put it on there. But I won't because I have it here already. But like things like that I've been putting on. So, you know, earlier my green pen was running out. I need to buy this ink, 676 for the pen. So like things like that I've been putting on my list. Okay, let's do little Belinda here. So I'll give her a little name. And then I think we've named... Oh, we haven't named this guy here. What should we call her? Him or her? What should we call them? Belinda's such a long name. I think, is everyone's favourite still Fracas though? Fracas over here. I always do that. I did that the other day. I can't remember, but I was doing something and I spelled something wrong and I just left it like that. Because your brain is going to see the word and it's just going to fill in the blanks anyway. Belinda. Yeah, that's right. You need a backup for art supplies. I have a lot of backups actually. I have I don't know if you can see it. Okay. So here, follow my finger. That middle tin there has all my replacement pencils in. And then basically when I get to the point where they're kind of like this, it shouldn't be in this, but it is. I put it in and then I just use this until it's too small. And then this goes. I don't have any room for it anymore, but I have this tiny little pot here that has all my tiny baby pencils in. And it's not really going to fit. There's maybe 2 more in there and then I have to get another pot. But how cute is this? I got this in like a little, I can't remember where it's from. Maybe Flying Tiger. I just thought it was really cute. Okay, we need one more name. I think someone said a name up here. It was like Daku. I don't know what that means. Duko. I don't know what that means, but we'll do it anyway. Duko. Alright, here we go. And with that, we're finished. So this is our page of toddies. I'm actually obsessed with Bill and Belinda. I think they could actually be friends or lovers. Or maybe just friends with benefits. But they could definitely be involved in some way in each other's lives. I think we're going to do Bill though, because I think Bill is the one that I love the most. So we're going to draw Bill as our final, okay? So let's just tidy up a little bit apart from all the pencils that we're going to use just for now. And then I'm going to cut some paper and then we're going to start painting, I guess. So that'll be fun. This one, this one, this one. This one. I just want to do this so I'm not like scrambling later to find stuff. Because sometimes I scramble. I don't know if you've noticed. I think these are the same pencils. Yes, they're the same. They're the same pencils. I was like, ah, wait, you can't see that, but I literally just drew them. Alright. This one, this one, this one. Maybe yes. Yes. And then that's a neo colour. We don't worry about neo colours. Grey, yes. Okay, cool. And then we can put everything else away. Purple? Maybe. We can put everything else blue? Possibly. Put everything else away. And then we should be good to go. Yes. Orange? Yes. Green? Maybe. I use more on the finals, so it's just fine having extra. Alright. Guys, I'm going to go and just cut my paper. I need to get on the floor and... Oh, maybe I can do it now. Just give me a second. We'll do it on the desk. Hi again. It's just me, April. That was a short intermission. I just had to get my cutter, my little guillotine, and we'll zoom out a little bit. No, that's in. Go out a tiny bit more like that. And move the sketchbook out of the way. Normally I just do this on the floor because it's easier, but I didn't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude, guys. Okay, this is my paper that I'm using. I've been getting lots of questions about this. It's just Daler Rowney Aquafine Smooth Watercolor Paper, hot pressed, new quality. So guys, make sure you get the new quality, not the old quality. I don't know if there's a difference. And then this is what I've been doing. So I just take a piece of paper, it's A3. Find somewhere on the floor for it to go. And then, okay, imagine if I slice my entire all my fingers off live. Would you guys call me an ambulance? Okay, so there's like a line here that says A4. So put it up to that. And then cut it. And then do it again. It's like A4, and that makes it a perfect square. So that's like 21 by 21 centimeters. And then what I've been doing is these pieces of paper, they're like 8, 9. So I've been cutting kind of squares, just a little bit off of squares. Like this. Was that really loud, the clonking? Gotta find some of this still. I'm having an open plan system right now where everything's just going on the floor. So it's either on the couch or on the floor. And I've just been telling myself for the last like month that I'm just gonna tidy up in February. Now guys, February, I don't know if you know this, is coming up real fast. And I'm not mentally prepared to tidy up. So it may be a floor system for a while. So I've got these here. All of these squares, I showed you these last week, but if you're like just popping in today, I have all of these squares that I've been saving from all the cutouts of my paper. And one of the, or maybe like 3 or 4, let's be honest, there's a lot of paper here, of the live streams I want to do over the next month is to do tiny little originals of the birds. So like all the birds here. Probably keep it in the, maybe branch out, I'm not sure. I was gonna just keep it in the Birbfest family, but maybe we can branch out. And then on Etsy or my shop, when I do my big shop update, hopefully at the end of Feb, I'll do like maybe like everyone gets a free, like a original if they spend a certain amount or if they buy a certain product. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but it'll be like an incentive to buy because business, baby, am I right? Okay, that was a lot of chatting. I will take a breath now. Thank you so much for hosting Birbfest. I have been on sick leave this whole month, and Birbfest was the ideal way to give my days purpose and meaning. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Not about you being on sick leave, but about you enjoying it. That's really nice to hear. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I love hosting and seeing everyone's birds. It is a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie, like sharing all the stuff, and I feel bad because I can't share everyone's, and you know, I've only got so much time in the day. But I hope I've done a good job and that everyone's enjoyed it. Okay, we're gonna zoom in again. Zoom. So we're gonna draw Bill. Oh, we should have had a Ted. Oh, that would have been good. They could have gone on an excellent adventure together. Alright, let's draw Bill. I don't know what I'm going to draw around him. Should we give him a friend? Like I've been enjoying drawing bees. Should we give him a bee friend, or should he be looking at something? Because he's kind of looking up, right? So what should he be looking at, do you think? This one here, right? What do you think of the new Instagram frame? I got this, someone asked this last week too. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. It's kind of annoying. Like it was their thing, you know, to have a square was their thing. I think it's kind of dumb that they changed to be like everyone else. It's like peer pressure, you know. Yeah, I think it's silly that they changed, but this Instagram, they can do what they want, you know. Okay, I think it's annoying, especially if, like me, you've been so used to a square. But it's only on your feed. And most people, unless you're finding like a new artist and you really love their stuff and you want to scroll all of their work, which I do sometimes, it's not going to affect you, I don't think. Because most people are just going to be scrolling and they'll see your work in whatever shape that you decide to put up. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, and no, you can't, but basically I just drew, oh god, you can't even see it, it's tiny, really faint outline, like super, super faint. I'm so fed up with Meta, I kind of gave up on Instagram. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Meta. I don't go on Facebook. What else do they own? I don't know. WhatsApp. I mean, I love WhatsApp. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm not a fan. But at the end of the day, I use Instagram all day, every day. And it's how I talk to my friends, and it's how I share my artwork, and it's basically like a funnel kind of into other things like Patreon and YouTube and my Etsy shop. So in a business sense, I'm not gonna obviously leave, and it is what it is. But I'm not gonna join it. I've tried joining other platforms. I don't have time. I honestly don't have time. I barely have time to post stuff as I do now, let alone trying to make a whole new. And also, like, what do you guys do if you are on Blue Sky, for example? Do you just post the same stuff, or are you posting different stuff? Because if I'm following you on Instagram and I find you on Blue Sky and you're posting the same things, I would find, like, I would think people would be annoyed at that. All right, here we go. Okay, the perfect setup. Okay, so we got our paints here. They're the Kuretake Gansai Tambi paints. I have my swatches here so I can kind of tell the swatches, the colours. I've got Bill here for reference. And I've got my water here. No, wrong water. I've got my water here. Pop it there. And I also have a very dirty piece of tissue, which I've lost. Oh, that's not good. I need that. Found it. It's on the floor. Like everything else. I've been using this for about 4 weeks. So it just keeps drying and I just keep using it. It's been working so far. A dragonfly. Oh, I love that idea, but I don't want to draw a dragonfly. That's why I like the bee, because he's basically just a big square, isn't he? Dragonfly would be cute though. I've never drawn a dragonfly before, and I wouldn't feel comfortable drawing one right now because I'm sure I would mess it up. Okay, let's get my... But Anne's come back when I do the tell me what to draw, and I have to draw it then, okay? That's the rules. Okay, let's begin. I feel like we're getting into surgery or something. So exciting. All right, let's look at the colors. So these are my color swatches, and I'm going to go off of this, not the reference, okay? So I'm going to use this lovely bright neon green, and then I want to kind of get like a similar color to this, like the greenish. So I'm thinking 51 is gonna be it, with a little bit of 40 mixed in. I think that'll be nice. And I want to also use a little bit, I want to leave a little bit of space to scribble with this pencil. So that's my game plan going in. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, 51. 51. It is this one here. I can normally tell which ones I'm going to use by how used they've already been. If that makes any sense. Oh, I'm just going to go over the eye actually. That's what I did here, and I coloured. I like that. I liked how it's kind of not coloured in, if that makes sense. Okay, let's go down like this. And I think also a little bit of the olivey green here, maybe. Could be nice. Yes. Lovely. Just kidding. I'm drawing too, can't help it. Okay. What were you kidding on? What were you kidding? You got this. Go, Elsie, draw. What are you drawing? You find the best reference photos? Where do you usually go for these? I literally just go to Pinterest. It's the most laziest way to find references. I just go to Pinterest and search. That's all I do. I just, like, I don't think I personally find, like, the references I find are nice, sure, but they're just what's online. I don't spend hours scoring the internet for references. I just like putting them all together just so it's like easy, you know, if you're kind of busy and you don't want to worry about spending 20 minutes before you draw looking for references, you can kind of just come here, and then you can also follow the references, you know, like on Pinterest, you can go click on one, click on another. The only thing with that and Pinterest I've been finding lately is a lot of the birds. There's a lot of fake birds on here, guys, and I've been caught out with the fake birds. The AI birds, I have been caught out with them. I am not ashamed to admit it. There was a bird on there the other day that I thought, that is a cool bird. It was fake. It was fake. It was called like the pajama bird or something. It was fake. And I mean, I kind of knew when I saw it was going to be fake, but like still, it looked cool. I wanted to draw it, you know, whatever. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. You just have to be careful of that stuff now because there's just so much AI stuff going around. It really bumps me out, guys, but whatever. I was just chilling. Oh, you're just chilling earlier. Now you're drawing. You get inspired by all the colours. Bill is a diva with the pink fluff. He is, isn't he? I like Bill. Maybe I should wear my pink cowl. I joined your Patreon so I could see you. So I should see you soon. Oh, lovely. Thanks, little egg. Oh, bye. I just saw a bye. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this, I think. I know it's like not a lot, but I want to do, I don't know, maybe we should do some of the pink and paint. The pink and paint. 34 would be a nice one, wouldn't it? And can look at this. So I picked 34. I'm like, oh, 34 would be lovely. Lovely. Look, it's literally the most used red I've used. I'm such a creature of habit. I'm super inspired by all the colour you use. That's awesome. Okay, I don't know if I even want to use pink because I'm just worried it's going to leak into the rest of the colours. But we'll use a little bit and I'll mix it in with a little bit of white as well. Sometimes it's nice when it mixes in. Sometimes it goes muddy. The whole point of these birds this month was to try and get more comfortable on paper and try and not be perfect. Because when I go on paper, I tend to sometimes stiffen up, which I'm sure you guys can relate to. Being a little bit stiff when you do finals or whatever. So I really am trying to like just be loosey-goosey, or in this case, loosey toddy. So I'm trying not to think about mistakes, like not worry. Like if it turns out good, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So far I've liked all of my birds apart from maybe 2 or 3, which I won't tell you about them. I won't tell you which ones they are, just in case you really like them, because I always find that a bit discouraging when someone says, oh, I didn't like this, didn't like how it turned out, but then you really like it. And you're like, why? I think it's cool. Okay, how does Patreon work? Do you pay for the subscription, then pay for the classes? So there's no classes on Patreon. Well, there might be. I don't know of anyone who does classes on Patreon, but Patreon is kind of like a community for that artist, I guess you could call it. Some people use it as a teaching, so they'll do tutorials and stuff, so I guess that could be classes. Other people do it as a kind of behind the scenes. My one is, you have different tiers, so you can like join different tiers. So maybe you'll join someone's tier and they'll give you lots of stuff. It'll be like videos, blogs, live streams, catch-ups. Sometimes you can even get physical material sent to you, like prints and stuff. And then like lower tiers, maybe it'll be, oh, just like a catch-up this week and maybe a video. But mine is just one tier. It's just £2, and I do a live stream we do a Zoom session every month. And then I do like a couple of catch-ups. Sometimes I'll do a video. Sometimes I'll do a voice, like a podcast thing. It just depends on what I can fit in and what I'm doing and what I'm feeling like. It's only £2, so it's kind of like a tip jar. But yeah, I try and pop a lot of stuff in there because I don't know. I feel guilty when I don't, which I know is stupid, but I do. Anyway, I'm going to go quickly dry this. It shouldn't take too long because it's only a very thin layer. So go get yourself a drink and I'll be back in about a minute or 2 minutes. Okay, we're back. I think that was even less than a minute. Pretty fast hairdryer I've got. I'm late to the party, but watching is still fun. Don't worry, Irene. We'll probably still got another half an hour, I reckon. Okay, so I've done the base. That's what it looks like up close. It's got some nice kind of like texture in the paint there. And it didn't blend in, the pink didn't blend in too much to the green, so that's nice. Now I'm going to go in with some of the other materials. So let's have a look. Let me just put my paints away. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I was going to say I didn't do the neon, but that's because we're using the pencil. Okay, got really confused then. I'll show you the neons anyway, just in case, because a lot of people have been asking about them. So the neons are these guys here. They're called the Lumi Accent Color, and they're really lovely. I've used the yellow so much. I love it. But we don't need those tonight, so that's fine. We're going to use this green pencil instead, which is called this here. It's called Barcode 7630. No, it's not. It's called the Caran Fleur. It's just called that. If you just search Caran Fleur. It's like fluorescent, but without the rescent part in it. It's just like this. It's like flower, but spelt wrong. I love those pencils. They're great. Me too. What one's your favourite? Because I think I've used the green at all apart from today. So that's actually interesting. Soft pastel can be good texture for the pink fluff. Oh, soft pastel would have been amazing. I'm not actually using soft pastel this month though, but that would be amazing. You know, Anne's, I actually have soft pastel on my list of things I want to try more this month. So you should hopefully see it a little bit more. I want to spend an entire month working on soft pastel, and I also want to spend an entire month working with oil pastel to get like those more into my practice, I guess. Do you call it a practice? So yeah, keep an eye out for that. A soft pastel, pan pastel, oil pastel, I think would be really fun. Okay, here we go. So we're going to get a lot of this neon in here. I'm not going to cover the whole section. I'm just going to do this here. I think that'll be fine. I don't want to do too much. And then yellow up here. Just like a little hint of it. I love to poke it out the edges so you can actually see there's neon. Let me zoom a bit more. Zoom. Hi Mill. I'm a huge fan of your work and really love your setup. Dying to know a few things. Which ones would you recommend? Luminance or Prismacolor Premiere? Without a doubt, that's a rhyme. I'm a poet and I did not know it. Without a doubt, I would recommend rewind. I would recommend Luminance, not Prismacolor. I actually haven't used Prismacolor Premiere. I haven't used those, so I really can't comment. The only Prismacolors I did have, were the Prismacolor Color Rays colored pencils, which I always had to say the full name because I always thought it was funny what they were called. Let me see if I can find any. I don't even think I have any anymore. Prismacolor Color Rays colored pencils. They were the ones that you could erase, and I don't even know where they would be. Like I don't even know if I have any left anymore. But yeah, they kept breaking. They weren't fun. I didn't enjoy them. They're one of my very first pencils I ever used. And then I got a whole set of the Faber-Castell Polychromos, which I loved. And it wasn't until I found Luminance that I really realized how nice a colored pencil could be. Yeah, oh, no, that's Staedtler. I don't have any. I don't know. I must have some somewhere. No. Fleur is the French word for neon. Okay. So it's not flower spelt wrong, because that was my first. I was like, wait, they spelled flower wrong and they left the R off? That's weird. But yeah, no, that makes more sense, to be honest. Do you use Neocolors as watercolors as well, or straight up? I use them straight up. Straight, fresh, out the box. I very rarely use water with them, which I know is silly because I use the Neocolor 2s. So it is a little bit silly. I know, I admit that. But Neocolor 2s have more colors, and also they do have the option to be used with water. So even if I don't use them with water, like, I still can. And there have been times in the past where I've used them with water because I made a mistake, and I can just delete them, you know, I can just erase them. So I did the eyes way too big. I always prefer my sketch than my original though. So I'm not surprised. And I don't think he can be looking at anything because I haven't left enough space for him to look at anything. That's fine. Maybe we can do some leaves or something instead. Alright, let's bring in some of these. Like this. It's quite messy, this one. But I quite like that. It's almost like he's a painting, like an unfinished... Like the bird himself is a painting, if you know what I mean. I'm just trying to copy my reference and not look at the... I'm trying to copy my sketchbook and not look at the reference. That's what I try and do. It's hard though, because I just realised there's a reference up there and I want to look at it. The green, the orange, I have the pink and yellow on order. Oh, the yellow is the best. If you haven't tried the yellow is my favourite. It is the best. It's definitely the least... I don't know how you describe this. So it's this feeling where like stuff is left behind, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it, but like if I draw with the other colours, you can kind of see the texture of them. And sometimes it feels like some of the colours left behind. I don't know how to describe it, but the yellow feels like it has like a really good coverage. I feel like I'm in a makeup tutorial. It's like the neon, the best coverage. Perfect for dry skin. Can you tell I don't wear makeup? I wouldn't even know what to say in a makeup tutorial. Yeah, it covers really well, gets rid of all the wrinkles. I don't think that's what makeup does it? If it does, I should start wearing it. I don't know. Is it too late to learn how to wear makeup? Alright, we just made a little boo-boo with the white here, but it's fine, we can fix it up. I just kind of like made a grey smudge. It's smudged in. You can barely see it, but in real life you can see it. This is not real, by the way, this is the Matrix. Joined your Patreon in the break. That was fast. Did you buy a full set of Luminance pencils or do you get them individually? Thank you so much for answering. I'm not going to answer that one. So, I tricked you. I got you into a false sense of security, and now I'm not going to answer. I am. I'm just joking. I don't know if you can buy all the Luminance together. If someone knows, let me know. I don't know if you can. I got them individually. I started off with 5, I think. And then I just got addicted to them and I just kept buying them. That's my favorite thing to do with materials now, is to buy a few at a time. I made the mistake in the past of buying like full sets. So I don't know if you remember a couple of minutes ago, I said I brought the entire set of the Polychromos. 300, no, maybe it was £300, or maybe there's 300 pencils. I think there's 300 pencils. I think I got it on Black Friday sale, so it wasn't too bad, the price. But 300 pencils. I don't use all those pencils. There's no way you can use like 50 reds, honestly. I don't even like reds that much to use them, you know. So I always, well, after that, I tried not to buy sets now. I try just to buy pencils on their own. And then it's probably a little bit more expensive how it works out. Like, you could look at the pencil and say it's like £3, but if you buy the whole set, it actually is £2.70 per pencil. So in the long run, you would save yourself money. But if you're not gonna use them, then really you're wasting your money, right? I have to go. Okay, Elsie. Thank you so much for all the work you put into Birbfest. You're welcome. It's been so fun to participate and to join these lives. What a great community you have. Yay! We have is our community. Where could... Oh, this is a good question, Mill. Where could one find a list of your favorite art supplies? I actually want to do this on my website. So I'm going to try and do like an admin month in Feb. I'm going to try and do a... what's that thing where you put more products into your shop update? I'm going to try and put all of my products on my Squarespace website as well as my Etsy. I'm going to try and do my affiliate links. I'm going to try and get my newsletter started. I'm not going to be able to do all of it. I know that I'm probably not going to be able to do all of that. It's quite a lot. But I'm going to try and like get started on a lot of that stuff. And one of the things I want to do is... do that list that you mentioned, because people have been asking for a list like that, so I'm gonna try and do that. So yeah, you can't find it right now, but watch this space. I'm not sure if I like what I've done here with the wings. I kind of like, you can't see, but I kind of like this better where there's no line, but it's fine. I've done it now, haven't I? Can't take it back. Let's just put more line up here, just to kind of... Cause this is quite dark, so I just want to try and balance it a bit. I wanted the yellow, but they were sold out. Oh, you're going to love it when you get it, though. It's really nice. You can buy 100 set of luminance, but I don't know if that includes all of their colours. Yeah, I think they have... Maybe they only have 100. I'm not sure. I think the last time I counted, I had like maybe 60 colours. So I don't have all the colours yet either. One day though, give me time. Give me time and I'll get them. Okay, I wanna do this. So you see how free this is? Just like a scribble, right? Because it's a sketch. That's what I want to do here, but my initial feeling was like make it real nice and tidy, look at the reference, see how nice it is. So yeah, these are the kind of things that I'm just trying to get over and trying to do like more messy and just like it is a bit scary, because I could ruin the entire, like right now it looks okay. I imagine if I did it and I did it too big, or I accidentally, my hand slipped, right? But you just, that's what I'm trying to just like I'm trying to just get over the fear. Feel the fear and do it anyway, you know? It's just a piece of paper. It's just like art supplies. I can draw it again if it really turns out crap. Okay, so I think that's nice. I think that worked out okay. And now we just need to do the belly. And we're almost there. Where's my... There it is. Is it important to use quality paper for this? Can I use cartridge paper or cheaper paper? I would try and get yourself some nice watercolor paper. It depends what you're going to use. If you're using like wet media or like a watercolor paper, it doesn't have to be expensive. This paper here is probably on the nicest end of the budget stuff. But you can get yourself like, I don't know where you live, but if you're like in the UK, you can go to WH Smith's and you can get yourself like a watercolor pack, like 300 pages for maybe £15-20, and that will last you a long time. But cartridge paper is the stuff you put in printers, right? I would stay away from that just because it's so thin. Anything that isn't maybe a pencil would warp the page. The Rover Shop. Hi, the Rover Shop. These are so cute. Thank you. I saw you on TikTok earlier today. I stumbled across your TikTok, and I was like, I know you from Instagram. I bought the 150 set of Prismacolor about 5 years ago. Oh, maybe it's 150. I don't know. Since I've been buying onesie, twosie, luminance, and Faber-Castell to try them out, to be honest, I haven't given the Prismacolors a fair shake. Yeah, I didn't like the Prismacolor because what was I talking about? What was it saying? Forget what I'm talking about mid-sentence. I didn't like the Prismacolor just because they broke all the time, but I didn't have the fancy ones. I had the Prismacolor Color Rays colored pencils. They were kind of on the cheaper side, I think, at the time. Okay, I really like this, guys. What do you guys think? I do want to do a few small changes when we're gonna get our paints out like right at the end. Okay, we need to do the little twig that he's on. Let's do the purple because I quite like doing the purple twig. That's nice to hear. Yeah, it's funny because I started going on TikTok not for art at all, because I use Instagram for art, and I didn't want to see art on TikTok. I just wanted to see funny, silly videos and like food recipes and people doing skits and jokes and stuff. But because obviously I like art, I stop at the art videos and watch them. So then TikTok's like, oh, you like art, I'll give you more. And so now I just have so much art on my TikTok, and I'm finding heaps of people that I follow on Instagram, and it's really funny because I don't follow any, like, no offense to anyone that's on TikTok, I don't follow any artists just because, like, I want to keep it just on Instagram, but I still watch because I can't help myself. I probably should just turn it into an art TikTok, because I post about art, so you think I should follow. Okay, so we're gonna draw this little... Oh, I love his little feet here. I'm gonna try and copy his feet. Okay, and then this guy. If a real bird was to stand on a twig like this, they would definitely fall off. But thankfully, we don't live in the real world here. We live in Instagram art world. Okay, so he does look a little bit different than this sketch. He's a bit fatter. His eyes are a bit bigger. I like this guy's eye kind of looking upwards, where this one's looking this way, unfortunately. But it's fine. I don't hate it. I'm just annoyed. Sometimes I get annoyed when I can't copy, or like something happens that's a bit off, you know? Okay, so now we're gonna do the last stage, which I don't do all the time. I just do it sometimes. I need to find my paints. I've lost them. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I get that I had the same problem, so now I also have a private account on TikTok. Wait. Can you have 2 accounts? Do you have 2 email addresses? I really like to see your desk where you film your videos one day. I'm mostly curious about the lighting setup, since I can only draw at night and my lamps are terrible. Yeah, I actually have that as a list as well. Sorry, I have that as a video on my list as well, like my filming setup with all my equipment and everything. It's one of those videos that I've had on my list to do for about 2 years because I get asked about it. But it's also one of those videos that I would find very boring to make because I'd have to like know things, you know? I have to say, this is from here and it's good because of this or whatever. And honestly, I am so bad at knowing how to use anything that I use. Like, I don't even understand how this video is live right now on the internet, because the fact of like how many ways things could go wrong, or how many ways I could mess up just going live or just filming a video it's a wonder that you guys are watching right now. But yeah, it is on my list, I promise. I promise. But my lights are quite expensive. I've gone through a whole series over the years, starting off really crappy lights, getting bit better, bit better, bit better, bit better. Wow, if you say bit better that many times in a row, it sounds really weird. And then I have these lights, which I think I explained last week or the week before. A lot of my equipment was bought by my benefactor, my boyfriend. Not because he's my sugar daddy. I wish I would quit my job tomorrow and stay at home and be pampered. But he buys them for me for Christmas and my birthday, because it's like the only thing really that I do that he can buy for me, because everything else are like is, you know, kind of, he just wouldn't buy me like perfume or normal stuff that you'd buy, jewelry. All that stuff I don't care about. Art supplies I buy for myself. So his fallback is always filming equipment and things like that. One time he brought me Alexa. This was a few years ago. And he put it on his side of the room. It was linked up to his Amazon. He does that sometimes, buys me sharing presents. So, but yeah, these ones, I probably wouldn't have bought these myself. If I would have had to save quite a bit more, like a longer to get them. So that's why sometimes I don't want to share everything, because I feel not guilty, because it is nice having stuff, but I know that a lot of people, like if I was just buying this for myself, it would have taken me a long time to save up for it, you know. That was a really long monologue. Sometimes I feel like I'm a Shakespearean actress. Right, I'm going to cover up some things here. So this is my Holbein gouache. I have it in this little palette, and I use it to fix up things. So, or to sometimes just put extra texture on. So like here, for example, I don't like how the pink is in the beak, and also I want to put like a bit more white around the beak, and I want to fix up the eye. I want to take away this line here and maybe put some different texture in, a bit more texture, maybe the blue. So we'll just figure it out. We'll just play it by ear. What's everyone saying in the chat? Your burbs are lovely. Yeah, they are nice. I don't think I have 2 email addresses. That's funny, because I tried to make a TikTok. I mean, I wanted to make my own TikTok as well, like a different one, that I could snoop on people without them. No. Just that I could, like, I don't know. I just didn't want to be attached to Monkey Mintaka. And I Googled it, and it said that you needed 2 email addresses. And I could not be bothered to go through all of that, so I just didn't in the end. Okay, let's just get like a lot of white, and we'll just paint over this whole thing. Like we'll just pretend we're painting white here, because if we just do a little strip, it's not going to work as well. And then also here, I'm just doing it quite rough. Is your day job art related? It's kind of art adjacent. So I'm a motion designer, so I do animation and I make videos and do like motion graphics. So it's kind of art adjacent. Some days are really creative if we get really fun creative projects. Some days are a little bit more kind of not boring, but just a bit more, you know, just make a video, get it out there. So yeah, it's not a bad job. I like the job. I like where I work and everything, the people that I work with. It's just, I would just rather be drawing, you know. I'd rather be at home painting and drawing and selling, painting things, and people buy them because they like them. That's the dream, right? I think we can all agree that's a dream. I'm not doing any filming, so my purposes are different, but I was recently convinced to buy the more expensive SAD lamp Task from Lumi because it offers full spectrum light and I can make colourful art and light and the colours are still correct. How is it? I don't know what the Task is, but we have a Lumi light, like the alarm clock one that wakes you up in the morning, and I love it. I actually can't wake up now. Like, I mean, I can wake up, like, otherwise I would be permanently asleep. But I don't wake up, I guess. Like, in winter, I guess I need the light now to wake me up. It's really weird. I love the Lumi light, and I love the when you go to bed at night time, you can put it to go to sleep, and it makes your room go like dimmer and dimmer. But it's kind of with it goes like yellow, then orange, then red, like the sun setting, and it's so soothing. I love it so much. Right, so I've put white a bunch of places. It doesn't really make much of a difference. Like, you can't really see it, honestly. It kind of adds a bit of texture. Like, that's all it really does. And it does fix up some spots. Here, I did it a little bit too watery, so it's not really working very well. Just gonna kind of go in there thick, heavy-handed. Okay, that's good. And also I wanted to fix up the eyeball. I love you, April. You're my fave. Thanks, Kim. So cute. He has such a big head. I know. I actually, like, his name is Bill, but I actually, he's inspired by my sister, who also has a really big head. Do you know the brand name of the lights you use? The lights I have are the Elgato key lights. I'll write it in the chat, actually, because just for something to do. Elgato. But I know that you can get like a lot of really cool lights for nighttime and for desks. I think the main thing with getting the lights is that it goes really bright. Did I get paint on my face now? And also it goes white, right? Is that acrylic gouache? It is just regular gouache. Where did you get your mini palette? I think I got this one from Amazon. It's, I don't know the name of it. I forgot the name of it, but it's just a mini palette, and it's got this little thing on it here. It keeps them wet, but it does keep them, it doesn't keep them very wet, but I've had this for a month and the paint is still juicy. Like, it's not liquid, but it's not bad, you know. Oh, Wendy, you gotta go. Okay, Wendy, I can't wait to see your birds. I could go on far too long about how life-changing this lamp has been. That's so cool. I want it now. I grew up on the east coast of the States. I was just in my head. I was like, just checking where that is. And I felt like I'm literally dying here in Paris, where it seems like we go weeks without the sun. And I stopped being able to sleep because everything was running together. But the sad lamp has really solved this whole problem. And the fact that it doubles as a task lamp is amazing. That's really cool. Yeah, it is really tough when it gets to winter and it's really dark, like, all the time. Like right now, I think the sun is going down maybe 5. I want to say like 5. And I'm at work still, and I'm watching it out the window. Like, I can see the sunset through my window, and it's so pretty. And all I want to do is go outside and watch the sunset. Just stuck at work. But tomorrow, I'm going to be off work, so I might go and watch the sunset tomorrow. I might go up on a hill, just like around town. Not a crazy hill anywhere. Okay, so we've done the white. I think now we can also do a little bit of this blue. This blue is a really lovely color. This one here, it's, well, I actually don't have any of the names of them. I just have the numbers. G861. It's G861 if anyone's interested. And I'm just going to pop a little bit like here maybe. And maybe, I don't know, maybe there. Sometimes I just kind of shove stuff places. I just put things in places and places and things. And then this color's really nice too. The green, it's like a yellowy green. Maybe we can just, I get the brush kind of like, I'm just dabbing it off on the side here, by the way. Like kind of like dry, and then it leaves like a really nice texture. If I can kind of show you. And I haven't done this one for a while. I kind of circle, sometimes I'll circle the, can you see that? Not very well. Kind of like circle the things just to give it like a little bit more, I don't know, abstractiness, if that's a word. Maybe we can pop a bit just here. I don't know if that's going to look like he's got an eyebrow. Okay. Like this, see? So it kind of like put circles around it. And I just popped a little bit up there. I think that's kind of all I want to do. I don't want to do too much more. I might put this blue under the eye for like a little shadow. I like to give the birds shadow sometimes because it looks like they're tired. They've been up looking for birds all morning and they're just really sleepy. I think that's all I'm going to do, guys. I don't want to do much more. I don't want to like... I quite like how simple it is. I do think we need some leaves or something. So do you guys think I should do a star or some leaves? He's going to be in a tree, so it doesn't really make sense that there'd be flowers around. This is still wet, the paint, but it's fine. Just like scratch into it a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I like that. I haven't put acrylic wash on yet. I'm not going to either. You can't make me. Okay, that's fine. It's like a hurricane. I'm trying to be a hurricane with my mouth. I think I'm done. I've really enjoyed this. Oh, that's Wendy. Okay, Wendy's gone. That was like so 10 minutes ago. Okay, Nina's gone now. Bye, Nina. Thanks, April and everyone else for the challenge. This is the longest I've done something like this, and I really appreciate all the work that goes into it. Yay! Almost finished. I was going to say a couple of days left. Do you ever suffer from a blank canvas syndrome? I just watched your video on completing an entire sketchbook within a month, and I have 5 empty sketchbooks sitting on my desk collecting dust. I would say very rarely, or maybe I don't even know, have I not drawn because of a blank page. The reasons why I stopped drawing, and I have done it for many weeks in a row, I had a couple of bad patches where I didn't draw for a long time, is normally just because I get so overwhelmed and like burnt out. Normally it's when my job's really busy and I'm trying to do a lot of stuff with art and I'm trying to do maybe other stuff in my life, and everything just gets like so overwhelming that I just like completely stop everything, and I would just spend weeks, days, sometimes days, maybe sometimes like maybe 2 or 3 times in the last 5 years, weeks where I haven't drawn. And I don't want to draw. I don't want to do anything. I just want to watch bad movies and, you know, just kind of wallow a little bit. Those are kind of the only times. I don't really have a problem with the blank page just because, but I think that's only because I've just been drawing a lot for many years, and it's kind of like a habit. And if you do get that problem, one thing that I would really, really recommend is a drawing session. So you can join someone's Patreon, you can join a live stream like this and draw along, but the ones that I really enjoy are the ones where they tell you what to draw and they time you. So like my favorites are Odd Orange, and Odd Orange has one next Tuesday. I think it's next Tuesday. She has one twice a month. One of them's paid, one of them's free, and it's only 40 minutes, the free one. I'll just pop it in the chat, and you can just go along and she'll have all the references there. She times you. People have a chat. So yeah, like something like that is a really great way to fill up a sketchbook also, because you'll like do like 15-20 pages in, you know, an hour. So okay guys, I'm gonna do a star. What do we think? It is my fallback when I don't know what to do and I have to do something. Like I can't leave it blank. I have to fill in, I have to do something right here, because otherwise I'm not, I can't just have the bird on its own. So I think I'm going to use this pencil. And I'm going to do a star. Now, the only problem is I want to do the star over the bird. And this is neo color, so it's not going to go over that very well. So I was just trying to have a think like how I can do it. Oh, you know what? I think actually a bit of neon here would be really nice. There we go. Perfect. Can never have too much. Well, you can have too much neon, I think, but I think that balances it out, right? Because it's like a triangle. Boop, boop, boop. I really pray you blah, 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 blah. Can't speak. I really pray you blah. I can't speak, guys. How? Okay, take a breath, April. You can do this. You've been speaking your whole life. You got this. I really appreciate doing these lives. I've learned so much about just moving quickly and trying out lots of things on the page to get familiar with the subject before trying to do a final. I'm glad, VJ. Can I call you VJ? No, because J is a different letter than G. That's why I can't call you VJ. I will call you VG instead. VG sounds like Fiji. I like it. And also BG. Wow, your name would go really good in a poem about the Bee Gees and Fiji. Odd Orange sessions are wonderful. They are my favorite. Odd Orange is like literally one of my favorite people ever. And I sometimes even call her Odd Orange. I don't even call her Morgan. Sometimes I will just say, do you know what Odd Orange said the other day? Or when I was with, like, Odd Orange did this when I'm talking about stuff to Martin. Okay, I'm thinking maybe Neo color. It's not the same color. I want that color. I don't want that. I want that color. I don't think I have that as a Neo color. Wait. This is kind of similar. No. This one? It's not as bright, but maybe we can do like a two-tone situation. I'm actually laughing. Love your personality. Thanks. That's literally the highest compliment anyone can give me. I literally do these live streams not to practice art, not to share any like tips or tricks or materials. It is just to work on my stand-up routine. And 2030, I will be going live. I will be taking this on the road. It'll all be art-related comedy, so kind of niche. But I hope to see you all there. I will have merch as well. VG is perfect. I can't be bothered to come up with a clever handle, so it's just my initials. Very nice. My initials are AH, so if I write that, you could just call me Ah. It should be a bit weird, so I won't do that anytime in the future. Okay, I'm putting this off because this is the hard bit, guys. Because if this goes wrong, we've ruined this entire picture. Should we just practice drawing a star? Okay, like this. We got this. We got this. Don't do that though. Don't do that because that was a mistake. All right. I think I have said before about stars and drawing them. When I come to do the stars, like at the end of the bird, I get really nervous. So I'm just going to talk to you guys so I don't get nervous about messing up. We did it! That wasn't even that hard. I do wish I'd drawn it a little bit closer though to the bird. I kind of wanted it to go over the neo color here. I wanted it to be kind of like... Maybe we'll draw another tiny one here to balance it out a little bit. What do you guys think? Like this. I think this is going to be good. There we go. Perfect. Okay, guys, we finished. Yay! Cuban Tody. It's a Cuban Tody. I feel like it needs brighter pink, though, looking at the... I know that I shouldn't be looking at the reference, but do you guys think this is okay? Or do you think I should make a brighter pink here? It actually looks brighter in real life. I think it's being a little bit washed out right now by the lights. Let me see if I can make that darker. Kind of, this is like a little bit darker. This is what it looks like. What do you think? Food job. Oh, I'm hungry. Thank you, April. I'm happy that I could join your live stream. It's too early. It is too early. I'm sorry. 6 a.m. is really early. Oh, no, you said 5 a.m., didn't you? That's even worse. Guys, I think I'm going to leave it like this. I think I'm happy with it. I think I quite like it actually. Now it's really dark. There we go, that's better. Okay guys, we finished, and we only finished half an hour late. I would go to this stand-up show. It would be the funniest. I will see you there, Kim. How often do... Oh, yes, before I go, that's a good question. I will try and live stream every week now. I was doing it every week for a long time. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. If I'm busy one week, or if I have like a really big project at work and I'm just really tired, I will cancel. So I just want to say that I'm going to try every week, but it may not be possible. So I'm going to switch to a Thursday. I know that I've been doing it on a Wednesday, but that's because I was doing Birbfest. But normally my days that I like to stream are a Thursday. So I hope everyone's free on Thursdays, or some Thursdays. I'm going to be doing it at 7 p.m. UK time. So the same time as I've been doing it this month. And we're going to be doing different stuff every week. So I think next week we'll do like a tell me what to draw. And you guys come with like your meanest or your nicest prompts for me. I'll try waking up early. You did a good job. I would have been asleep still. Yeah, so we're going to try it. I'll put it on Instagram. I'm also going to pop it on YouTube, and I'll also pop it on Patreon, like my schedule. And that way it's in 3 places, and I can't like not come, right? So that's the plan, guys. Anyway, this was the Cuban Toddy. It was our last Birbfest live stream. If I don't speak to you guys again this month, which I probably won't, thank you all if you joined Birbfest. It was a super fun month this month. We did a lot of burbs, and well done if you did the challenge. And I will see you all next time. So have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll see you guys around the internet. Okay, bye.